Welcome to Horse Riding 101. This is everything you need to know if you're interested in horse riding. When first starting off, people often wonder what clothes they should be wearing to lessons or just in general to ride horses. Honestly, people wear a lot of different stuff to ride their horse. It just depends what discipline you are doing or what you feel comfortable in wearing. For more Western type of riding, people go out in jeans and probably just a plain shirt, or you could find a lot of riding shirts. I know people get Lululemon shirts and they also wear that riding, or there's specific type of riding shirts that you could get, and that is what I wear so I don't get my home clothes or clothes that I wear to school dirty. For pants, I wear these, which are called riding pants or breeches, and they are special because they have this like rubber gripping on the inside to help grip the saddle so you're not slipping and sliding around in your saddle. These type of riding pants are most known for being in the English type of discipline and more English just all around. More English people wear these. But if you're more comfortable in these, I'm sure you could get away with wearing them in Western riding too. Next is super important. You're going to need a fitting helmet, and you're going to want to trust the brand that you buy it from or have a friend to tell you if that's an actual good brand. You could always try out helmets in stores, but online you want to have a good helmet because that might help save your life one day. I do not have my helmet with me right now, but you will get to see it in future clips in this video. You're going to want a snug fit to your helmet with not a lot of space between your chin and your chin strap, because if your helmet isn't snug, it might not work when you fall off your horse and hit your head. Falling is really bad, but every time you fall, you're going to want to replace your helmet with a new helmet so the padding is still in there and it still works for your next fall. Last but not least are boots. I really like these boots. They are paddock boots and they're mostly for English riding. You see a lot of tall boots in English too, and they go about that high, but these ones specifically are called paddock boots. These are my favorite just because I've never had tall boots. There's a lot of different styles and brands that you could get, and there's also Western boots. And they have lots of styles and colors in these too. I think they're really cute and fun. I use these ones mainly for outfits, but this is what they look like, and I really like the colors of Western boots. For hair, I really like ponytails just because it keeps my hair out of my face, but I also put my hair in a braid, maybe a low ponytail braid, or just two braids on the side. Lots of people wear their hair fully down, and it may be cute, but it also gets in your face and it just gets really hot on your neck. First, you will need to know how to halter your horse. To demonstrate, I have a regular nylon halter, and I find these the best and the easiest for haltering a horse. There are also rope halters, and I'm sure there's also many more. You start by putting their muzzle through the big hole, and then you kind of just adjust and you pull this strap over their ears, and you buckle it like so. This is how it should look on your horse. You never want to hold your lead rope in a loop like this because if your horse pulls back, it could easily wrap around your hand and that would hurt a lot. You want to hold your horse's lead rope like this so if they pull back, it just easily comes undone from your hand. And now you are ready to lead your horse. This is a very simple tie to learn if you just memorize it. You're going to put it through here, twist it, pull it through here again, twist it, go through here again, and you could just keep going down and down and down. I'm just going to do it one more time, and then it's a very quick release, so if you just pull this, it will all come undone. First, people start off with a curry comb, which looks like this, and you could use it in a circular motion, or just like this, and it is used to bring up all the dirt from the horse's skin and the horse's fur. Now that you are done curry combing, you could go in with something called a hard brush, which has harder bristles, and it gets rid of most of the dust that came up from the curry comb. Now you could go in with a soft brush that gets off the rest of the dirt and leaves your horse looking super nice. You could use the soft brush mostly anywhere on the horse because the bristles are super soft. This is just a regular brush to use to brush your mane and tail. I really like this one, but there are so many different styles of all of these brushes you could get. Now something super important is you're going to want to pick your horse's hooves to make sure they have no rocks in them and to make the horse extra comfortable. Now it's time to tack up. First, you're going to start off with your saddle pad. There are many different styles and colors in saddle pads, so pick the right fit for your horse. This is a jumping saddle pad, and I think it's a beautiful color for Hazel. There are also Western saddle pads, but I ride English, and I'm trying to do jumping. So this is what works for me and my horse. Next for me is a half pad, and I say for me because some people don't need a half pad if their saddle perfectly fits to their horse. Half pads just add a little bit of cushion in between the horse and the saddle. There are a ton of different styles of half pads, and I really like this one. It adds some comfort and it looks super good. Next up is the saddle, and this is the last thing that will go on your horse because this is what you're going to be sitting on. There are many different types of saddles. This is an English saddle, and there are Western saddles. There are many types of English saddles you could get. This is a girth, and it helps hold the saddle down to your horse so your saddle isn't slipping and sliding. There are lots of different girths for each horse, and there are also girth extenders if your horse is a little bit too big for the girth that you are using. Don't make your girth too tight at first because some horses don't like that. This is how my girth looks. This is a bridle. This is what you control your horse with. Some are bitless, which they don't have this. This is called the bit. There's so many bits that you can get. There's snaffle bit, which is this. Different kind of snaffle bits, and just is personalized to whatever you're looking for you and your horse. Now it is time to get on your horse. I use a mounting block because my horse is so tall.